one?
No, I'm saying. Both
No,
of them.
It wasn't a very big trip, and there was a lot of
Second Peter 3, 13.
That's what you said, Graham?
Yeah, I got it right here. This might be good. So Second Peter chapter 3, verse 13, it says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness."
And right now, only thing that dwells, the only thing in this land right now, all you see is wickedness, man.
So stuff is online.
We're looking for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Not this bullshit you see going on around us right now. This is not righteousness, man. Okay? We need new bodies. Okay? We need a new earth. And it doesn't mean that the earth is going to be destroyed, okay?
It said verse 14. "Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for Slakia, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless."
Without spot and blameless. Be diligent. You know what I mean? Come out here, do these works. And you know what I'm saying? Be diligent in your belief. That's all it's saying. Okay? So that you may be found without spot and blameless. Okay? Keep your garments about you. Keep your lamps trim, as the brother would like to say.
Yeah, so it says without spot and blameless. So you want to be yeah, I think it's like I just need this. Well, yeah, Salagi. So you want to keep your garments clean. So you don't want to your spiritual garments. You want to be doing the right thing, like the scriptures say. What is that? Revelation. Revelation. I'm trying to remember exactly where it's. Something about if you don't keep your garments, you should be found naked.
I think I'll look for it.
I mean, I'm just prepared for it. So basically, you want to keep your garments so that in the last days you won't be found naked, basically, meaning not having your spiritual garments being wicked. You know what I mean? So when your house shot comes back, you like it's saying here, without spot and blameless. So you want to be under the law for Mashiach. You don't want to be under the law. Now, you want to be found righteous. You want to be one of the number of the 1/3, the elect.
I got a scripture here. Ecclesiastes. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 8. "Let thy garments be white, always white, and let thy hair lack no ointment."
Yeah, so it said, "Let thy garments." Read it again.
God. Ecclesiastes 9 and 8. "Let thy garments be always white."
Yeah, what does the color white represent? The color white represents purity, And it's not talking about the so-called white man, because he's red, and we're not black. We're different shades of brown. So it said, "Let your garments be white, meaning pure." And then it says about your head not lacking ointment, because when you anoint yourself, you put olive oil on your head. So when you fast, you do that. You know what I mean? It's certain rituals, like in the Passover, in the Passover ceremony, you anoint yourself with oil. That's like one of the last things that we do after we, say the curses and prayers and all that. We anoint ourselves with oil, with olive oil.
This is Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 1. And it reads, "Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments."
And the strength they're talking. There's a store.
This is Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 1. "Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments."
Awake, awake, put on thy strength.
Put the money out, I get that.
And that strength is talking about.
Yeah.
That strength is talking about the scriptures and following the law. And put on a beautiful garment. It's talking about keeping. It's talking about keeping the law. It's not talking about going out to the store and buying like buying beautiful garments that cost $300 in starter packs. The shiny gold garments, the shiny gold and purple garments that cost $300. It's not talking about going by that. It's talking about putting on a beautiful garment. It's talking about live your life through the scriptures and keep the laws. That's what it's talking about right there.
Sirach chapter 6 verse 21.
Jerusalem, the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
Now you can get yours.
Sirach chapter 6 verse 21. It says, she will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him ere it be long. It says she will lie upon him as a 6. Oh, I thought you said 6 and 20. 6 and 28. Sirach 6 and 28. For at the last thou shalt find her rest, and that shall be turned to thy joy. Then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory.
So when you start following these laws, it's gonna start helping you. Instead of you got 2/3 out here, they not following laws, and it's hurting them. So they doing everything contrary to scriptures. So the curses are falling upon them instead of the blessings. They're getting the curses instead of the blessings.
We go from City Hall, that's like the business, down to like brick and mortar.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 9.
Michael
And it
show me.
reads, and it reads, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues.
And that multitude is talking about there of all kindreds and people and tongues. It's talking about Israel. It's talking about all of Israel, the elect. This of the multitude, this of different nationalities. Yeah, the scattered Israelites. And the confusion of faces. It's not talking about these heathen nations are going to be saved in that day.
Well, the rest of the scripture proves it. This is Revelation 7 and 9, continuing. Which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
Now that lamb is talking about right there is who you ignorantly called Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai. He was that sacrificial lamb for the elect of Israel, giving us that grace. Not the world. Just Israel, the elect of Israel. And that victory, and that palm is talking about the victory that the elect is going to have over the mark of the beast and Jacob's trouble, not fainting in the time of trouble, keeping faith, enduring to the end. That's going to be that palm, that victory that we're going to receive at the end.
And that point of them being the elect has to be pushed, because when it's all said and done, as the scriptures have said, the Lord has set aside part of us as a people for himself. Okay? It was already ordained from the beginning that they were going to be the elect. Okay? So we have to always push the fact that this is the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? That was it.
So Revelation 22 and 14. It said, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gate into the city.
Blessed are they that keep his commandments. When you start following the commandments and having faith, the law is going, the scriptures and Yahweh Shem Shai is going to start working for you instead of against you. Because right now you got Jake not following the laws and following the scriptures. That's why they're getting killed right now and catching judgment by Esau, the so-called white man. They're getting killed right now in the streets. They're getting cancer They getting hit by cars. They getting killed by each other in the hoods. They catching all this judgment right now because they're not following the scriptures. It's not working for them.
This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 1. Put off, O Jerusalem, showing you it's talking about Israel here. Again, not the whole world. Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever.
Now, put off the garment. You said put off the garment.
Put
Put off
off
the garment of mourning. And that garment of mourning is being in sin before you get baptized. That's the garment of mourning. Just doing as you will. Living following after your own lust.
Civies.
Come on. Read the last verse.
and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from God forever.
Now that glory, now put on that glory. Now we know Yahweh Shai is the glory. He came for Israel to give us. He came for Israel to give us that to give the elect the grace. The elect the grace. And they read in what was it? I think it was when Yahweh Shai said if you eat my flesh and drink my blood, you're gonna live forever. You're gonna live forever.
And showing you that niggas are so base. Niggas really thought that it was talking about his literal flesh and blood. It's showing you that niggas have absolutely no understanding. That flesh and blood is talking about this word, these scriptures, okay? That's how you live forever. Remember, the word came upon the earth in flesh. Alright? So when it says to eat the flesh, and it says to eat the flesh and drink the blood thereof, it's talking about the scriptures. Because remember, according to the scriptures, according to the law, we are not supposed to eat blood. Okay? It's common sense.
This is Exodus 28 and 42. And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness from the lions, even unto the thighs they shall reach. The loins. Salah. And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness from the loins, even unto the thighs they shall reach.
This is Psalms chapter 40, verse 1. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock and established my goings. Oh, you mean? Alright, starting at the top. Alright, this is Psalms 40 and 1. It says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry.
He inclined unto me and heard my cry. He heard our pleas, basically. He heard our plea, man. He heard our prayer. We waited patiently upon the Lord. What does that mean? We suffered our afflictions. As we're doing right now, we're suffering our afflictions, okay? That's what it means to be patient. It means to suffer.
It says, he brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock and established my goings.
So we're no longer in that low state of thinking, that low thought process. He brought us up out of the ways of the heathen, that miry clay, okay? He brought us up out of those ways and showed us that we're something better. We're a people unto him, himself, okay?
It says, and he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord.
And that new song is the song we're singing right now. That's these scriptures, okay? That's what we're using to bid to the marriage. That's these scriptures right here, okay?
Which is, also referring to the gospel, which the word gospel means good news. And it's talking about good news for the Israelites, the people that are on the sign. Because we're the chosen people of the Most High. It said, blessed is the man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies.
Kind. You know what I'm saying? Respecteth not the proud, because remember, according to the scriptures, pride goeth before destruction. and a haughty spirit before a fall. The proud are basically set up to be destroyed. So we're not supposed to trust in the proud. And like the brother earlier has said, America is the land of pride, man. Continue, bro. Y'all got some?
So the Psalms chapter 34 and 9. It says, "O fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him."
There's no want to them that fear the Lord. And once again,
All of it?
but the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, is the beginning of understanding. Okay? That's what the fear of the Lord is. It's the beginning of knowledge and understanding. You got one on that? Yeah, that's what it is. So by fearing the Lord, you know what I mean? We understand that that's the proper way to worship the Lord. When it comes to the Most High, you're supposed to be walking on eggshells. Every day, you're supposed to be considering your ways. Because the Lord is not dealing with the proud. The Lord is only dealing with them that are of a contrite spirit, of a begging spirit, of a low spirit, man. If you high and mighty here, you're going to be destroyed before you know it.
This is Psalms 49:1. Praise the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints.
That's it. Sing unto the Lord a new song. Okay? Again, that's these scriptures. That new song that we're singing. We're piping unto you.
Absolutely not. As in, if that was a possibility.
Verse 2. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
That's right. Because our king is coming back to bring destruction on our enemies and peace to us. So let us rejoice in our maker, in our king. Okay?
Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taking pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation.
He will beautify the meek. What does it mean to be meek? To be in a low state, okay? Again, the Lord is not dealing with the proud. Never has been. Pride was not made for man. That's written in the scriptures. Okay? So if you're of a high and mighty spirit, if you're proud, if you feel like nothing can bring me down, then you're in the wrong spirit. You're not worshiping the Lord. You don't fear the Lord. Thus, you don't believe in the Lord.
This is going to bring the meek salvation. And who's the meek right now in hell, in this low state? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
We're the one that needs salvation. The so-called white man, what did he need saving from? This is heaven right now. The so-called white man, they don't need to be saved from nothing. What, a bill collector problem? A bill collector? The so-called white man, they don't get tortured by the cops. They argue with the cops and get away with it. A so-called nigga argue with the cops, he gonna be in body bag before 3. That'd be his ass. He'd be on the news that night.
Good contest. That is kind.
This is Psalms 149:5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
And that's getting ready to be literal, okay? We're about to have a literal two-edged sword in our hand. Because all that did dirt to the nation of Israel is going to catch serious hell and be slaughtered on top of it, okay?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people.
To execute vengeance. That's what that sword is going to be for, okay? To execute vengeance. There's going to be a lot of killing going on. All right? So keep that in mind. All of you that's proud, all of you that trust in this devil, we're going to kill these devils. And we're going to put the ones we don't kill in slavery. And one of their first jobs is going to be to strip this whole earth of all them dead bodies, man.
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
You banking families are going to lose your wealth. You Rothschilds, you DuPonts, you Gettys, you're going to lose your wealth, and we're going to put you and all of your ilk in captivity. All your ilk are going into captivity. You're going to be all of them, man. You either going to be dead or you're going to be the first slaves in the kingdom. All right? There is no hope for you.
To execute upon them the judgment written.
And mind you, it's going to be by the Lord's authority. Okay? We're going to be justified by the Lord. In fact, the Lord is going to command us to destroy you. All right? Get that scripture, by the way. Them that will not, the nation and people that will not worship me shall be utterly wasted.
We missed it.
Zechariah
14 and 17.
Zechariah 14, 17.
So Zechariah chapter 14, verse 17.
When your friend says hello, you say hello back.
It says, and it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no. I know.
Tonight, look. Come here.
Oh, Isaiah 16. It's Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12.
Yeah, that's
It's Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12. It says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
So Esau, right there, that's you. Okay? For the nation and people, read that again up.
It says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
And again, this is by the will and power of Yahweh Bar Shem Yahushai. Those nations that will not come to serve us, especially us. Alright? That nation is going to be utterly waste. That means they're going to be erased. Okay? From off the face of this earth. So Esau right there, you're a done deal. Because we know you're not going to come and worship the Lord.
This is Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity.
Alright. But I thought the Lord loved the world. Didn't not the Lord say in John 3:16, He loved the world? Read that again, Alex.
It's Isaiah 13 and 11.
Yeah.
And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity.
There you go. You see the separation? He said He will punish the world for their evil. So that goes to show you there's a different world being used here. Okay? That world that is being spoken of is the world made for the many, the world we're in. Because great evils are being done to this day and have been done to us, man. And the world is going to be punished for that. Even to you 2/3, man. You're going to catch it for being wicked.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the crowd to cease.
There that goes again. I will cause the arrogancy of the proud once again. When it's all said and done, you proud people are going to be destroyed, man. All of you that are proud are going to be taken out.
And they have some good hiking. They have a big
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
And who are the terrible right now? Esau, the Lord's sword. Okay?
Verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and the day of his fierce anger.
Day of his fear. And that day, we're coming to that day as we speak, man. And the heavens are going to be shaken out of his place. This rulership is going to be destroyed. It's going to be shattered. Esau about to lose his crown. Okay?
Verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Hello. So where the love at in that? Huh? Where did John 16 fit in where with that? Like, all you Christians out there, can you answer that question? Where does John 3:16 fit in with that? Huh? Said all that be found will be thrust through. Read that again.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
So there you go. The Lord don't love everybody. He said he's going to thrust through those that are found. What does it mean to be thrust through? Come on now. What does it mean to be thrust through? Like, you're going to be killed. You're going to be pretty much taken out by the sword. You thrust through somebody with a sword, man. Common sense. So where's the love in that?
Verse 16. Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Read that again.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Happy will we be when we take them and dash at their little ones against the stones. You Edomites are going to get paid back triple what you did to us, man. Your children are going to get it triple what you did to our children, these so-called white people. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. This is abominable right here. You're going to get paid back for that. Okay? You're going to be paid back for that. The Lord did not forget this. And neither did his saints. You're going to pay for what you did to the nation of Israel. All the tribes.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
And that is by the will and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? Your houses will be spoiled. And we're going to take it from you physically. Everything you got that you hoarding up, all your food, your riches that you hoarding up, we taking that. Ain't gonna be nothing you can say. Alright?
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
That's it. So your riches aren't going to save you. You can't pay me to spare your life. You can't.
It's going to be broken that day.
Yeah, you know you're going to be broken that day. And that's more than likely one of them 230 Jakes that love taking rock. Fucking dickhead.
Verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
That's it. So basically in that time, we going to have free, that's going to be green light on Esau. We taking him down with no impunity. None. No quarter will be given to this devil, man.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
That's beautiful. Read that again.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
No pity whatsoever. None.
Don't touch her, she's pregnant.
Nah. She's going to get, she's going to get totally murdered. That baby murdered. You white people are going to catch it. All right? After everything you did to us, you're going to be paid back. Double, triple. And it's going to be by the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It is written.
Their eyes shall not spare children.
There it goes again. Their eye will not spare children, man. All you little devils are going to get destroyed. Okay? That's according to the Bible. According to the book you claim to understand. And then once again, all you damn so-called Christians, where's the love in all this? Okay? Our eyes will have no pity even on the children, man.
In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
It's gonna burn up in the man. It's gonna burn up. Like I said, it's gonna be a perpetual desert. Nothing will grow on this land. And the Chaldees are these damn Edomites, these so-called white people, these blonde-haired, blue-eyed devils. All right.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
It shall never be inhabited, neither will it be there. You will not be able to live on this landmass again. It's going to be destroyed. A complete and total desert. That's what America's getting ready to be. All right?
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. So not even you so-called East Indians in you Elam, y'all don't even go to pitch a tent here. Y'all not gonna come here to sell. Y'all damn merchants moving around selling from place to place. Not even y'all gonna be able to set up shop here. Because y'all set up shop anywhere. Anywhere. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures.
Doleful creatures. What's a doleful creature? See what I'm saying? Doleful creatures are basically what? Basically lizards, anything dealing with like scavengers, things of that nature. This place is gonna be a desert creatures. That's all that's going to dwell in this place. This place is going to be a literal desert, a nuclear desert.